Hi, good evening on this Sunday night, and thanks for joining us.
Tonight, Cuyahoga County leaders fire back at the idea of moving the Browns Stadium out of downtown Cleveland. Here's a live look at Browns Stadium right now. Quiet tonight, but still at the center of a firestorm over what the future will hold for the team, the city, and this facility.
Hours after county officials laid out their ideas today, the Haslams struck back, sending the city and county a message that this is far from over. Our Mitty Hicks is live now, downtown at Brown Stadium with the latest. Mitty, good evening to you.
Good evening, Russ. So let's start with that letter from the county. So county leaders say it's unfair to Cleveland fans who have an emotional connection to this stadium. They also say it just doesn't make sense to move the stadium to Brook Park. Cuyahoga County Executive Ronayne and Cuyahoga County Council President Pernel Jones Jr. are making it clear they don't want the Browns Stadium anywhere else but downtown Cleveland when the lease for the current stadium ends in 2028. The two released a letter early Sunday addressed to Cleveland Browns owners Jimmy and Dee Haslam, stating, quote, "The proposal to build a new stadium in Brook Park does not make fiscal sense for Cuyahoga County residents and taxpayers, and any proposal that would create an unacceptable risk to the county's general fund cannot be considered." Their statements are in response to a letter and video the Haslams released to the public in early August, explaining how they're weighing two options. The first is to renovate the current stadium. The owners estimate it will cost at least $1 billion because a lot of work needs to be done. Their second option is to build a $2.4 billion dome stadium in Brook Park. Towards the end of the letter, County Executive Ronayne and County Council President Jones say the stadium is more than just a venue, and the team represents the heart and soul of Northeast Ohio. The Haslams came back with their own statement on Sunday, saying we're, quote, "still in the process of gathering information and doing diligence on both parts. It would be short-sighted for Northeast Ohio to rule out any options at this point for a long-term decision of this magnitude." Now, 2 weeks ago, Cleveland city leaders said they would pitch in $460 million to renovate the current stadium. They also asked the Haslams to respond by tomorrow. Now, Russ, no word tonight on their... Now, county leaders, again, will host that news conference tomorrow afternoon. And of course, we are expecting to learn more.
Okay, Mitty Hicks in downtown Cleveland, thank you so much. And joining us now with more insight is managing editor Mark Namick. He's from our partners at Signal Cleveland.
Yeah, okay, Mark, we're going to hit you with some rapid fire questions. Now, first, without the county's support, is the Browns Brook Park plan in jeopardy?
Not completely. It is a big blow, but they've got to now figure out. They were hoping all along to have county, city, and state money in it. So you're taking two off the table. That only leaves one, but they're not giving up on that proposal.
Mark, specifically, what could be off the table from the county side this time as opposed to in the past when the county has pitched in money?
Yeah, the county traditionally, to help stadiums and big projects, look at sin tax, bed tax, and sales tax. So those are limited. Now, it's worth pointing out that the county is also in charge of a lot of the sin tax, and the city's proposal for the renovation stadium does include that, and that expires in 10 years. So it's kind of hard to understand how the county's saying we're completely hands-off right now.
Okay, but without the county's help, what options do the Haslams have?
They can look to the county or to the state. Now, there is possibilities. You could create a state stadium authority that could begin loaning money or sending out those bonds. Wouldn't be surprised if there's talk going on in Columbus. They look at this as an economic development driver, so they could ask the Jobs Ohio, or the people that give money to places like Intel, say, hey, give us some money for that. So there's a lot of other options out there, but it is a blow to that deal.
As Mitty pointed out, the Cleveland city officials originally gave the Haslams an August 12th deadline to respond, August 12th being tomorrow. Since that time, the Haslams have released that video of the proposed stadium. They also put out this letter today. Do we expect to hear anything from the Haslams tomorrow?
I think they're going to continue to talk to the city. They were doing that even last week, and they're going to continue to try to negotiate. I don't think we're going to get a tit for tat tomorrow. The counties kind of pretty much showed us their hand. They'll take some questions. Media will have to turn to the Browns for a statement, but I don't look for a proactive reaction.
Okay.
It's encouraging they're still talking, certainly.
Yeah, that is true. All right, Mark Namick,
Thank you.
managing editor from Signal Cleveland. Thank you so much.